The genesis of cricket. A pastime is born. Cricket, a sport deeply embedded in many nations, has a captivating history spanning centuries. Its roots trace back to 16th century England, amidst pastoral landscapes. Historical evidence suggests cricket emerged as a pastime for rural communities, fostering a sense of community. Shepherds used crooks as bats, striking stones or balls of wool, with tree stumps as wickets. The game's simplicity and accessibility contributed to its popularity. As cricket spread, it transitioned to a more structured activity with rules. Villages competed, with informal rules taking shape, fostering local pride. Early matches were lively, with spectators creating a festive atmosphere. By the late 16th century, cricket captured the attention of the English elite. Noblemen patronized the sport, bringing prestige and visibility. Schools embraced cricket, ensuring it was passed down to younger generations. Elite patronage formalized the game, propelling it to national significance. The shape of things to come. Cricket in the 17th and 18th centuries. Cricket transformed from a casual amusement to an organized sport in the 17th century. Written records became more frequent, showing evolving rules and practices. The concept of 11-player teams and field layout began to resemble the modern game. Cricket's popularity soared in southern England. Pubs and inns fielded teams, adding to the social fabric. Wagers on matches attracted spectators and gamblers, establishing the guardrails, the MCC, and the codification of cricket. In 1787, the Marylebone Cricket Club, or MCC, was formed, forever changing cricket. Founded by noblemen at the Star and Garter pub in London, the MCC became cricket's custodian. The MCC codified the rules, bringing consistency and fairness to the game. Beyond rules, the MCC promoted cricket, ensuring its growth. In 1788, they established Lord's Cricket Ground, the home of cricket. Lord's became cricket's spiritual centre, hosting historic matches. Under MCC's stewardship, cricket flourished with organised matches and tournaments. The first county match in 1825 marked a new era, solidifying the game's structure. From village pastime to global sport, the MCC's role was pivotal. Cricket's imperial journey, from England to the world. As the British Empire expanded, cricket embarked on its own journey. British sailors and soldiers introduced the game to distant lands. Cricket adapted to local cultures and conditions. In the West Indies, it became a symbol of resistance and identity. In India, it evolved into a national obsession. Australia and New Zealand embraced cricket, laying foundations for future dominance. A rivalry ignited the birth of Test cricket. The year 1877 witnessed a pivotal moment in cricket history, the birth of Test cricket. The inaugural Test match, played between England and Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, marked the beginning of international cricket's most celebrated rivalry. Australia's victory ignited a fierce competition that would captivate generations of cricket enthusiasts. The Ashes, a symbol of cricketing supremacy, was born out of this rivalry. Following England's defeat in 1882, a mock obituary declared that English cricket had died and the Ashes taken to Australia. Since then, the two nations have competed for the coveted Ashes urn. Test cricket, with its 5-day format, demanded patience, resilience, and tactical acumen. Every session could shift the balance of the game, making it a true test of endurance and strategy. The longer format provided a true test of temperament and technique, creating a breeding ground for legendary players. The gentleman's game turns professional. For much of its early history, cricket was considered a gentleman's game, played by amateurs who held other professions. However, as the sport's popularity soared in the 19th century, the demand for skilled players grew, leading to the gradual professionalization of cricket. Players were increasingly compensated for their skills, blurring the lines between amateurs and professionals. This transition to professionalism was not without its challenges. The distinction between gentlemen and players created social divisions within the sport, with amateurs often holding positions of power and influence. Nevertheless, the influx of talented professionals elevated the standard of play, transforming cricket into a more competitive and entertaining spectacle. The rise of professional cricket coincided with the growth of international tours. Teams began to embark on extensive overseas tours, pitting their skills against the best players from different countries. These tours not only fostered goodwill and cultural exchange, but also played a crucial role in popularising cricket in new territories.